Alrighty, hit the road. Having this job is really weird because people offer you random things all the time. And I mean, like, every single day I get emails offering me money to plug a VPN, to go to some random place, to try a video game, to use some random product. Most of it are cheap Chinese light bars and camp ovens and all that kind of stuff. And I say no to 99.9% of it. Just sometimes someone offers me something and there's an 8-year-old in me who goes, ooh, you should say yes to that. Even though it has nothing to do with Fighter Fork. This was one of those occasions. So a company called Engway got in touch with me and said, hey, would you like to try our 1,000-watt e-bike? Now, I've had an e-bike for years. It's 250 watt. It cost me $3.5 grand. It's a giant Fathom. Great bike. But it's not the fastest, and it's, honestly, I keep flogging out top gear, and anyway, I've had a couple of issues with it. And when someone says, hey, do you want to try one 4 times more powerful with a throttle and just include it in a video at some stage, even though I know I should say no, because I feel like I'm taking advantage of them, because it has nothing to do with fire cooking, I didn't have that amount of self-control. So I said yes, and the 8-year-old won. I've had this thing for a few weeks now, and I bloody love it. I ride it every single day. I tow a little trailer with Bill in it. I genuinely froth over this thing. It arrived, it was pretty easy to put together. It took about 15 minutes or something. I've cracked one little thing on it. Other than that, it's been flawless, and I have been flogging it. Now, I should also quickly say, one thing with this is it is a 750 watt continuous, 1,000 watt peak bike. That is not road legal in Australia, in WA or in Australia. But I kind of look at it like, just don't be a knob. So when I'm riding through the city, I keep it on setting 3, which actually limits it to about 250 watts and about 25 k's an hour, which is the legal limit. It doesn't go any faster than that unless I pedal really hard. So I just look at it like, don't ride around at full speed, don't be an idiot, use it responsibly. It's kind of like having a car with 600 horsepower. Like, yeah, you can speed, but just don't, and you're fine. Stay in the speed limits, do the right thing. So that's kind of the only disclaimer I'll say. I do ride on the street. If Mr. Plod wants to get me, so be it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that thing out into the bush and we're gonna go and cook a meal. But first, I'm gonna get some preparation done. All right, let's do some cooking. Get out my ingredients quickly. Alrighty, now we're doing Korean lamb ribs. This is a great recipe that I actually shamelessly stole from Andy Cooks. Check him out if you haven't already, but he has a great recipe, so I'm going to use it and I'm going to show you how to do this in the bush as opposed to in a commercial kitchen. Now, first thing you need is obviously some lamb ribs. So you just go to your local butcher and ask for them. They will usually, I've just got half a rack, it's just me. Start off, there's like a bit of a membrane on the back. Hold on, let's see if I can get that off with my knife. These filleting knives, I'll be honest, I hadn't really used it much. It had just been sitting in my kit and I just neglected to use it, and then I started using it and now I can't use anything else because it's ridiculous. Links to these are on my gear page. Now, get these, chuck them in a bowl. I will give that to Fred later on, but it'll be in his dinner. Actually, I'll keep them out of the bowl for now. 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, half a tablespoon of sesame oil. Oh, that was a bit more, oh well. A couple of cloves of garlic grated in, about a thumb-sized piece of ginger grated in, and about half a shallot grated in, or shallot if you're from America. And last but certainly not least is Gochujang. Now this stuff, you can get it from your supermarket or an Asian grocer. The one I went to, it's not even anywhere in this written in English, but you just got to ask for Gochujang. It is a Korean chili paste, and it's amazing. And look, just for good measure, a little bit of yum yum, which is MSG. People got really annoyed at me when I used MSG the other day. It was great. That's the color we're looking for, nice and red. Now, I'm just gonna grab a Ziploc bag. That was very inefficiently put in there. Pretty average job, to be honest. And we'll just scoop this in inside the bloody bag, Harry. That was a very, very crap effort. Give that a squish, and I'll put that in the fridge for about half an hour. But you can leave that as long as up to overnight. So let's just quickly pack up my my little bag. So I've just grabbed let's make a table here. Just grab a little crash pod. So I've got some tinder shreds, some sesame seeds, a bowl, a lighter, Zippo. Oh, we're gonna need the meat. And of course, one of the ingredients for any recipe is, of course, a Mavic 3. Don't know how you could possibly cook without a drone. Controller, helmet. Oh, and I'll grab a little travel bry to cook this up. Alrighty, let's hit the road. So I'm going uphill on gravel. You can sort of get an idea of the speed. This is on throttle. I'm doing a little tiny bit of light pedaling on it because it honestly just feels better sometimes just to pedal. Something else it has is kind of a cruise control, which is a little bit strange. If you hold the throttle on for like 30 or 45 seconds, it just stays on, and that's okay. It's just something that initially I didn't know, so I kind of felt like the throttle was locked on. Also, if you're touching a brake, the throttle will not work, which is kind of useful, unless you want to do a burnout. It handles these gravel roads so well. Really, really does. So, I mean, it is a fat bike, so it can go off-road. It'd be great for something like Cable Beach. I did try it on a soft beach, doesn't work. Maybe the tyres down a bit more. But look, we're going to try to find a little spot. We can do a bit of a cook-up. A little clearing over here, it's not too bad. There we go. Oh. Yeah, drop my GoPro. That's a good little clearing. Yeah, we can cook here, or maybe do that shady spot over there. Yeah. I think that'll do just well. Oh my god, oh, wait a second. Wait a second. This is weird, hold on. That is so convenient. Someone has left a bag of professional camera gear and a couple of tripods. Might just use them. Alrighty, first things first, let's make a little fire. Okay, the travel bri is the smaller of the two bris. People are always asking which one to get the travel or the camp bri. I still stand by the camp bri as a better all-rounder, but the travel bri, if you're short on space and you don't do very much fire cooking, I think is a good idea. If it's like, yeah, we like to, you know, do everything else on the gas burner and then we like to just do a couple of steaks on the fire, totally get the travel bri, it's perfect. But if you want to be able to sit there and do a roast, you can do a small roast in this. For two people, you could definitely get away with this, but I use the camp bri more. This is a very weird video for me. I usually don't do anything like this. You look back on my videos, there are no like weird things that I use. Look, I'm constantly getting these opportunities. Should I be jumping on them more? Do you enjoy stuff like this where I test a random thing that has nothing really to do with the rest of what I do? Yeah, do you get value out of it? Is it fun? Is it entertaining? Let me know. I should also be clear, I'm not being paid for this. There's no cash for comment here. I don't have to say anything in particular about the bike. They just sent me the bike. We'll just lay these in. We want pretty high heat. We want them to blacken up. There's a lot of sugar in this. There's not a lot, a bit of sugar in it that should caramelize nicely. And we want a bit of air in between them because we want that flames and heat to be able to wrap around the whole bit of meat so that it cooks all over. Oh, also, I will be definitely coming back with my car to get these bits and to put this out fully with water. Don't worry. We'll find something to wipe this on. These have been on for about 6 minutes. They're looking really good. You can see they're nicely browning up. Oh, they smell incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right, I think these are done. A nice colour. See there. So, get this guy out. Oh shit, I knew it. Oh, 2 of them. God damn it. At least it's only on gravel. Chuck them in the dishwasher. A couple of rocks. Ah, such a professional. Try and somewhat arrange these and then just get a few sesame seeds on top. All right, I think that can actually have some gratuitous B-roll. That's so good. Oh, yum. That's a new staple for me. Quick, easy, unbelievably tasty. A little bit fatty, which I love. All right, thank you so much for watching. I think I have some lamb in my teeth, but that's okay. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I'm gonna smash this right now. And then I really need some water.